Here is the Avast Security News Roundup for the week ending March 4th, 2022. Nvidia allegedly hacks back. Shortly after South American hacking group Lapsus took credit for the cyber attack that stole 1 terabyte of data from microchip company Nvidia, a Lapsus member claimed on the group's Telegram channel that Nvidia had struck back with ransomware. A spokesperson for Nvidia told ZDNet that the hackers had begun leaking the stolen data online, publicly sharing the company's proprietary information as well as employee credentials. The Nvidia spokesperson did not comment on the alleged ransomware counterattack, but a Lapsus member referred to it online, posting, "They were able to connect to a virtual machine we use. Yes, they successfully encrypted the data. However, we have a backup and it's safe from scum." While a counterattack in this kind of situation feels justified, Avast security evangelist Louis Carones reminds us that this is a slippery slope. Hacking back is a delicate subject, he said. We have to remember that most hacking actions are illegal, which here means that Nvidia would have committed a potential crime. Handing all evidence to law enforcement is better in the long term to help identify and arrest the criminals behind the original attack. Windows System Reset bug exposes some user data. This primarily affects locally stored files synced with Microsoft OneDrive. A bug in the system reset options of the newer versions of Windows 10 and 11 prevents the reset from wiping 100% of the data on the system. Researcher Rudy Ooms posted in his Call for Cloud blog that the bug affects Windows 10, 20H2, 21H1, and 21H2, as well as Windows 11, 21H2. The problem concerns any files which have been downloaded or synced locally from OneDrive. While the system is being wiped, the bug causes those files to remain intact. Microsoft is working on a permanent fix, but in the meantime, it advises users to sign out of OneDrive before resetting their PCs. For more, see Ars Technica. TBot malware found in Google Play Store. After being swept out of the Google Play Store 2 months ago, the TBot malware has returned where it's been spotted yet again, attacking users through a malicious app called QR Code and Barcode Scanner. Online fraud management and protection company Gleefy reported that the malicious apps sneak through Google's security screening because they are only droppers. Plus, they actually perform the function advertised, reading QR codes. Once the app is installed on a device, it requests permission to control the device and install new services. If granted those permissions, the app then pulls in the TBot malware from an external website. Read more at Bleeping Computer. Soli Radar will level up nonverbal reactions with AI. Google Advanced Technology and Projects released a video this week that documents its latest Soli Radar project, which focuses on nonverbal interactions. A mesh network of Soli Radar sensors combined with machine learning can be used to capture sub-millimeter motion, such as the tilt of a head or the flick of a finger. Possible application of this new tech include being nested in smart speakers or other devices in order to detect users around them, perhaps activating or waking as the user approaches, or giving reminders as the user leaves. For more on this story, see Tech Radar. Patch released to fix PJ-SIP bug. After security firm JFrog disclosed 5 memory corruption vulnerabilities in popular media library PJ-SIP, an open-source embedded SIP protocol suite that supports audio, video, and instant messaging services, the company released a patch, version 2.12, PJSIP supplies the API used by popular communications platforms like WhatsApp and BlueJeans. The vulnerabilities, when exploited, could allow arbitrary code execution and denial of service in applications that use the protocol stack. Read more on this story at the Hacker News. Russian company outsourced the main components and EV chargers to a Ukrainian company. The electric car chargers along one of the most important freeways in Russia are all down Monday after the Ukrainian company tasked with building the main components in the chargers used backdoor access to hack them, shut them down, and program anti-Putin pro-Ukrainian messages to scroll past on the screens. The outage affects chargers along the M11 motorway, which connects Moscow to St. Petersburg. The Russian energy company Rosseti confirmed the hack in a post of the company's Facebook. Read the whole story at the link listed. This week's must-read on the Avast blog. A member of the Conti cyber gang decided to go against the rest of the group by leaking all TrickBot's IOCS source codes and chats. Read more in our recent threat coverage by following the link listed below. And that wraps up this week's Avast Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.